So you need a representative that has the energy and the ability to make things happen. A business person that made things happen. Someone that when she quit her job at American Express had to move back home, and she built a business to the point with 700 employees, most of those people right here in Michigan. A finance company, you think New York, you don't think Michigan. She's done amazing things. She is like the Energizer Bunny. She will go to DC and do wonderful things. And I know one of her opponents. He's a nice guy, but the fact is that 6 days after Donald Trump was nominated, and I ran the Trump campaign in 2016 for the primary and general. And again, it's not me. It was Trump and his message, and just getting that message out there. But this other candidate is a nice person and says the right things. But the fact is, 6 days after Trump came away from Cleveland with the nomination, he said the idea of building a wall was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And we know Nancy Pelosi has stood up and she's been a big impediment to Donald Trump, but they are working on the wall and he keeps fighting for it. But this person here, Lisa McClain, you need to vote for her. It is in 4 days. 4 days. Because we need someone in DC that is not beholden to special interests, but is going to go there and support Donald Trump and be laser focused on jobs, jobs, jobs. Because the Democrats have so many people fooled. COVID is serious, and we need to double down and protect people with serious conditions, the elderly. But this is a free country. If you want to go to a restaurant, go to a restaurant. Let's double down and take the National Guard and protect those with underlying conditions and the elderly. But let's send someone to Washington, D.C. that will support Donald Trump come this January to stand up to Nancy Pelosi and get things done. And that is Lisa McClain.
Thank you, Scott Hagerstrom.
And the truth was, Donald Trump didn't do this for himself. He did it for future generations. He did it because he knew that Washington, D.C. has been broken for 30 years. Republicans and Democrats alike have failed us in Washington. And just let me remind you of something. When we had control of the Congress, guys like Paul Ryan and the person who's running against Lisa right now didn't want to fund the wall.
Right.
They thought it was okay to have open borders and closed schools. We can't allow that anymore. No. We have a closed border and we'll open our schools to make sure we take care of Americans first. So I need your help to send Lisa to Washington. I know these guys. I've testified in front of them. Not exactly Mensa candidates, okay? These guys aren't the best and brightest our country has to offer, believe me. Remember Hank Johnson said if you put 8,000 Marines on Guam, it might flip upside down? Not exactly true, okay? These guys never created a business. They don't know how to meet a payroll. They've been career elected officials their whole lives, and they're living on your tax dollars with no accountability. Well, Walmart and Target, and in your state, crazy shit, casinos are open, right? But churches and schools are closed. Congress is getting their paycheck every day, right? They couldn't show up at work every day because they're so afraid of COVID, but you can slide down to the casino and help yourself to a couple slots if you want in this state, right? This is what's wrong with Congress. We need business owners who are to go down there and run our country like the business that it is. It's not picking winners and losers. If you're a small business, you have the same right to stay open as the big business does. If you are a mom and pop shop and you sell the same products as Walmart or Target, why can they stay open and you can't? I don't understand it, and it's not right. And I would be honored if you would join me in sending Lisa McClain to Washington, D.C. so we can keep that fight up. Thank you very, very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that means to bring this home, Lisa McClain.
Thank you.
But you know, I've had so many privileges, and I was just with the president when we flew to South Dakota and did the fireworks over Mount Rushmore. But, you know, he is the hardest working individual I've ever had the chance to be around. And I mean that.
I want all the kids to come up front. Every daughter, son, grandchild, Ryan, Tori, Christina, Mitchell, get up here right now. Bring your kids up front. Dad, bring them up front. Come on, Brooklyn. You gotta leave.
No, I'm a kid.
Oh, no, you're a kid.
My mom's on it. I'm a kid.
I said, wow, this is the kind of person that Donald Trump needs in the House of Representatives. As you know, his agenda in the House is stuck, right? And in some aspects, even in the Senate, that's controlled by the GOP. That's a discussion for another day. I sat down with Lisa for easily over an hour 10 minutes, hour 15. I think she thought I was going to come in, shake her hand, hey, yeah, you know, good to talk to you and good luck to you. No, it's not how I vet, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to see if she had a core, if she had a base. And I found out that she did. That's why I'm supporting Lisa McClain. Lisa McClain is not an establishment candidate, all right? She hasn't spent a career in politics. That's a good thing, okay? That's a good thing. Now, like I said, you here are all true believers, but I wanted to give you a sense of why I got involved in this and why I'm supporting Lisa McClain. I can't vote for her, but you can. But you can take this to the bank. I vetted her. She's rock solid. And she can't get this done without your help. I find stand-down orders unconscionable. I cannot believe that a police commander would send men and women out into harm's way without the ability to defend themselves and without the ability to have the resources to get that done. So when I hear this crazy talk about defund the police, that's not a serious public policy proposal, folks. That's sheer buffoonery.
That's bullshit. I agree.
So what we do is we take these men and women who are committed to this. Look, they're underpaid, they're under-resourced, but they're committed. I look for people who are committed, like I talked about with Lisa. And they go out there and the public officials want to tie one arm behind their back and say, now go out there and get them. Oh, really? So we got to continue to fight. And now we got several balls up in the air, right? Got to get Trump elected, got to get Lisa elected. We got other local elections around here. We got to save our streets. We got to save our communities. We got to support the police. It's a dynamic time. Don't worry about it. We're going to get through this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for your support for Lisa McClain. May God bless you and may God continue to bless the United States of America.